punched. Yeah, I definitely heard like. Hey guys, I was just curious if you're gonna start this investigation or just shoot an intro for 35 years.
Yeah, we've seen like 5 apparitions in there already.
The history. So, hitchhiker,
It's very creepy.
5 people, right?
Yeah, family of 5 murdered. Can you imagine just being like, you just hear a knock on the door and you're like, oh, who is it? Supposedly the little girl opened the door. And boom.
Didn't you say when you walked in there just like 10 minutes ago, like there you heard it said knock or something?
It said knock when I walked
through
through
the spirit
box.
portal.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Whoa.
Just said something else
It's
as
talking to
well.
us
That
now.
wasn't even the spirit box. That was.
I just heard.
That sounded like a man coughing. Okay, I think it's time to go in now, Michael.
Very fine. Wow, it's having a blast out here by myself.
Actually, I'm just gonna shoot the whole episode.
I'm just
50 feet away from the building. Oh, okay,
What
I
was
heard
that?
that. I definitely heard that. It was
Something just fell or something.
like punched. Yeah, I definitely heard like da.
Loud bang.
I don't have anything with me right now. My camera or anything.
My backpack is on the ground. That was like tucked on there. My backpack got pulled off.
And it was just as we were hearing a lot of voices coming through also.
Wow.
And this was not like it was set there. It was set there like this, like just like that.
I'm sorry, this is a really small area, but
How does that happen?
Did somebody push that off of the bench?
my camera just turned off by itself.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just pull this off? Because, look, I've got like gear in it. My iPad is in it and everything like that. I'm not going to store it like that.
Right.
It was pushed up against it like that.
Oh, and my light went off. Oh, was my light not on? Sorry. I don't think I've ever
was like,
ran like that.
She
was
ran
like,
behind me.
I ran behind you. I've never ran behind you before.
Well, I was telling them earlier, we were walking back to get soda. That middle branch from the tree, I don't know what it was, but I saw something. It was like a tall shadow just kind of leap over it. And you've seen shadows out here a lot before.
Yep, I saw a huge gray figure that looked like it had horns, and it was like 14, 15 feet tall. It was massive, but super skinny. Because that's another thing that I've noticed out here. You don't hear a lot of wildlife sounds. I mean, as soon as I said that, I heard a bird, but like typically it's very, very like eerily quiet, except for weird things that don't sound like just something in nature, right?
Like a back being thrown, for example.
Yeah, like a backpack hitting the wood floor.
There's another knock in here. There's just
also had
there's just another knock in here.
I thought that was you.
No, I was out here.
Yeah, I heard it, and remember, I literally just said, "Oh, Michael's over there," because I thought that's why I said that.
That wasn't you then?
No, I was on the other side of the house. I was walking around, and right when I got to here is when I heard it. It sounded like inside, yeah.
It's weird because it's like these things are happening when we're standing outside.
Well, that's exactly what happens too. Because I've done investigations, like full filmings here. I've done live streams here, everything. Probably 20 filmings out here now, and that's what happened. Is that things will get really intense inside, and then when you go inside, it's almost like it. Then it's whatever's out here that just circles the house and messes with whatever's in there. So it's like a battle back and forth.
Very interesting. Can you make that noise again? Can you throw something over again? Can you knock something over?
I heard something answer that.
I thought I heard a voice too.
I heard something answer that. It didn't sound like it was here. It sounded like it was over here.
Did you hear that?
No, what did you hear?
I heard it was like that jingling noise. It sounded like chains almost.
You're going to want to go to the Haunted Sides channel and check out the video that they did here. They caught something really creepy out of this window. They caught what looked like a child's hand reaching out of it. I want to see the hand that you guys saw.
Oh, I know. I need to show you in the live stream where it came out of the stone wall in here, right behind my mom.
And that
Did
was
you hear that?
in,
Listen.
inside.
It was inside. Yep. Did you hear that? Something moved. Me. Are you down there?
Can you throw something?
Okay, I'm gonna see if it's an animal. So if it's an animal or a rat, if something like that happens, you're gonna hear him scurry.
Yeah.
And I did not hear anything scurry. And then a bat just dive bombs my face. And I do get a lot of smells out here too.
Yeah.
Like weird. Like one time it was just nothing but like sage. Like somebody was just burning sage. One time it smelled like the ocean out here. Like it smelled like salt water. So weird. And there's no salt water around here.
So were you saying that it's picking up that this is like ice cold? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so it should be not lit up at all because it should have got a baseline of the air out there. But for it to be all blue like that means that the temperature dropped like more than 10 degrees. Let's watch, I'll show you. If I come through, see my hand is hot. We can do that. Let's see if it will reset. Every single time I have like multiple pieces of equipment that I know are charged because I come out here specifically knowing that.
Okay,
So now it has a baseline.
okay, I was like, and what does that mean?
And that's weird as hell.
Now
It's
showing up
saying
something.
it's saying that something
Something's
super
hot.
hot walked up and now dissipated back and now
Wow.
cold.
Wow.
Did you guys
it's
see that?
freezing,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Can you walk up to this device again for us?
And look, I'll show you. So like I have, I have a heat signature to me.
Yeah.
So that's me. So it looked like something came up like this and then just vanished. Ooh, dizzy. Did it follow me? And then dissipate.
Disappears.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Oh, now.
So great.
It's just waves of hot and cold.
No, it's gone. Oh.
Wow. Okay, so there's definitely something walking right up to that.
And what's weird too is you almost see how it's like shimmering like that. I've never seen it do that. Like if it was moved. Oh, you know what? And it also has a proximity sensor. So it should. That was weird.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, it should do that.
Oh.
So as you get close to it,
Yeah, that's.
but that shimmer, like blink like that.
Yeah.
I've had this thing for 2 years, thousands of investigations. I've never seen it shimmer like that, ever. So I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, that's interesting. There's been a lot of hits on our equipment.
Are you making that light up like that? Or are you stuck down? Are you
I
stuck
am?
down in
Did
the
you hear
basement?
that?
Yeah, I heard I am. Are you stuck down in this basement? One time you said that there was somebody buried in the wall. Is that true? If so, that would be horrifying.
I'm feeling really sick and like hot. Does anybody else feel sick? Like I just got really, really nauseous.
Not right now, but
I felt, what's funny, actually, a few minutes ago when I was standing almost right where you're standing, when I came back in from setting that down, I kind of almost fell over because I
Yeah.
got like a wave of dizzy right there.
Yeah, I feel like sick.
you know, when I was standing here doing the Estes method before, I was feeling very off balance, but I don't know if it was just because I was blindfolded and
Right.
it was in this spot.
Okay, so this is back to blue now.
Is that heaven?
And Patrick is all the way over there with the spirit portal. You can barely see him. He's standing in the dark. But we're going to keep an eye on this right here.
Did it go back to, or it looks like it's all blue. Is it all blue?
It's going blue and look, it's going red again. Hold on, stay where you are. Yeah. Oh. And it's like flashing again.
I'm telling you, this shit is so weird.
We've been having a lot of activity all night. We were on a live stream on Patrick's channel, Haunted Side, for quite a while, over an hour, and had a lot of activity, so make sure you go and watch that.
My camera just turned off again.
Yep.
I heard it turn off.
And my camera just turned off again. Like, what the heck? That's now
Told you.
twice.
Nothing but equipment issue.
Let's go to the back where you can stand.
Yeah.
What was that?
I heard something.
Something was thrown.
I heard something
was
move.
thrown. Let's go back in there.
There was.
Save him? What, did you hear that? It sounded like save him.
Okay, let's go back into that house because we just set up a flashlight and we asked it to throw it.
You can actually go in this way. It's faster.
Into the house?
Yeah. You can climb up this little thing right here.
So yeah, it's literally like every single time we leave.
But did you hear what I heard? I heard something like go bow.
Yeah.
Like I heard something lead up to a knock. in
Something
there.
was definitely thrown in there, so...
I heard something be thrown.
What
I don't
that
know what it
noise?
was.
we
And that
asked it-
flashlight is still there.
The
one that-
flashlight's still there? Okay,
one
so then what... Okay, let's
I don't know
go
what that
in.
was.
We'll see if-
What it sounded to me like a rock being thrown.
That would not surprise me.
Yeah, what it was sounded like it was like... There was definitely force behind it.
I mean, there's rocks everywhere, but
But it sounded forceful.
yeah.
We might have
And
to...
what's crazy too, guys, is that there's no roof on that side, and there is a roof because we were walking this way, and there's nothing but roof right here.
Yeah.
So something had to come from in here or from over there.
I for sure thought that that was the flashlight.
Well-
if the flashlight had fell, that would have been.
Whatever it is following us.
Yeah.
I
You can see it flashing.
Following. Like
Yeah,
right
did you
behind
want-
it. Right blue. Right blue.
Did you want us to come back in here?
Oh, it's going red.
Did you hear the whisper before you started talking that sounded like it was from behind you?
No, I didn't hear that.
I definitely
I
heard
was
it.
hearing
It was
whispers earlier when I was out there by myself when I was filming like my intro. I was hearing whispering coming from like the perimeter.
So if you're the little girl spirit, you don't have to be afraid. I've been out here before. I've talked to you before. Because there were people that got the vibe that she was like really terrified, like because. She,
Well, that was me. Sorry.
I
Oh my
was about to
gosh.
say, there it goes.
I'm sorry. I just got like a little bit dizzy there for a second.
But yeah, they say that she, because of how she died so traumatically and so quickly, that she's like stuck in this fear loop of just like anything that happens in here. She thinks it's that happening again, or she's reliving just opening a door and getting bludgeoned to death.
But why do you think that the activity is happening like every single time we leave? Like why do you think that is? Do you think it wants us to come back, or do
Maybe-
you think it wants us to leave?
I don't know. Maybe it's something. Well, it could be two things, or it could be a ton of different things. But it could be like something in here that is scared or lonely and wants us to come back, or could be something on the outside trying to draw us back in because this is where it feeds off of,
Yeah.
or this is where its prey is. You know?
Did you want to try to leave again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll set up this trigger object again.
Yeah, every time we step out.
Mode.
Okay, let's do it.
And it's red. Oh, no, it's connected.
It's so horrifying. I'm gonna set the obelisk just in the window. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there goes that big spider. Gross.
Yeah, but that wasn't what happened.
Spider.
I just saw the
That-
spider run and I lost.
It felt like I like if somebody was like kneeling over right there, like bending over right there, it felt like I ran into someone.
Oh.
Like I thought I hit that rock and I was nowhere near it. I was in the middle of it. We don't know how far down it goes.
You're all nervous. What was that about? Your ovulus just turned off.
It goes
said
ovulus off and
again.
then ovulus.
And it didn't even say on or off.
No, it just said ovulus.
So it's turned off again.
And then just turned itself back on, but just said it.
Ovulus.
Why does it keep doing that?
Ovulus.
That's creepy.
That's weird.
If there's something there,
Ovulus.
if you're there doing that, can you please touch that antenna right there?
Yeah, touch the antenna behind it.
Oh, and this is red as well. Like there's something standing right there.
Oh yeah, the GS2 is all
And it's
red.
moving, yeah.
That's so weird because it's not. It's cooled off.
Ovulus.
Why does it keep saying just ovulus?
Because I think it just likes messing with equipment. Like,
It might be. That's exactly what. What are you? It
Ghost?
sounded like it said ghost.
I thought
It
so.
totally sounded like it said ghost.
Tired.
Tired.
did you?
tired?
My
Look, your camera turned off
just went off again.
I thought,
What
didn't
is
it just say J
happening?
too?
I just heard I'm tired, and I was literally rubbing my eyes at the same time.
And then ting, turns off.
This is the most frustrating thing ever. Like my camera has never done that before.
I still don't like that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Doing
it's like,
shit I've never seen it do before out
Almost feels
here.
like somebody's just standing there just watching us. You know what I mean? They're just standing
Too bad you're
watching.
not an SLS person. We could see if it's mapping somebody there.
Well, go grab your SLS.
Let's turn on the SLS.
Michael's an SLS person.
I enjoy all equipment.
All right, who is making this temperature? These temperature fluctuations
Did
over
you
here?
hear that noise? Nobody
What?
heard that?
I didn't hear anything.
It sounded like it came from the basement over there, though. It sounded like something dropped into there. But anyway, keep asking your questions. I might just be hearing things.
But anyway. Ooh. I did hear something move down there.
There's something in the basement.
Are you down there? It's a very well timed frog.
Kelly, is that you?
Oh yeah, it said Kelly, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Ross?
You said Kelly, is that you? And now it's turning blue.
Oh,
Bright blue.
so it is.
Kelly, can you show yourself on here? Ooh.
Oh no, it's going back to red.
So creepy.
Oh, I just instantly started getting sick again. Like, it's this
You know what's so crazy?
spot.
Is just walk out here and feel the difference. It's like 10 degrees, 15 degrees colder
Yeah,
right out here.
yeah.
So there's no reason that thing should be.
Well, yeah, I know.
should
Like,
be-
that's what,
should
like,
be
honestly,
changing it like that.
that's like what got me is it is so much cooler right here. Now we're in the desert, and it does definitely get cooler at night here.
Right when you said that,
Yeah.
it's literally mapping somebody laying on the floor.
Are you serious?
Yeah, right in front of you. So I don't know if you can see. Oh, so that one disappeared, and now this was you, but it like fell to the floor. They like switched, and now this one's reaching up and grabbing your leg.
I just saw a big flash over there behind the trees.
That's where they see that. That's where I've seen that big ass thing.
You hear that moving underneath us?
Ooh,
I'm not moving at all.
I heard something that almost sounded like swallowing. It was like.
This is off.
Oh my gosh, it is off.
What?
It's off.
Okay. Let's go back in. Another piece of equipment, seriously?
These batteries last for like several investigations. It's not like one and it's just about done and then we have to, recharge them. Once they're charged, it's like they're good on this thing. They're good for like 8 investigations. Like I wouldn't even take it off of there. That's why I velcroed on there. And it's dead. And I told you I tried every battery I brought.
Yeah.
And every one of them was dead. This was the only one that even would turn on.
So I'm gonna go solo in here for a little bit. See if we can get activity with just me being in here. Like I said, a lot has happened tonight. A lot has happened in previous investigations that Patrick has done here. I just heard a knock. I'm actually gonna turn my light out, I think, for now. Can you come in here with me for a little bit? Can you show yourself? Whoever committed the crimes, are you still here?
Right there.
It's been quiet.
It was quiet.
It's been quiet since you guys left. Yeah.
I think, honestly, because Patrick has came here so many times, I really feel like it's just like, it's not like an attachment or anything like that, but I just feel like it's,
It knows my energy.
yeah.
We're gonna pack up for now and head out. Had a lot of stuff happen. Definitely go check out Jade's channel. Check out Patrick Haunted Side. It's so nice of him to bring us out here. So I'll leave the links down below in the description.